Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm working on a Dodge Charger. I'm going to show you how to change your oil filter housing, which is this, because it's leaking down there on a 3.6 liter. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. This just go up and off that one, alright? Alright, I got, as you can see, there's some oil down there. And what this do, it run down to the back of the engine, run down on the transmission. You can see the transmission all grease up, or oil up, I should say. It run down on the transmission, and so it look like it's something else leaking. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what is leaking. As you can see, it's better from here. You can see it better from here. So the oil run from here, goes down to the back and run down the transmission, and it look like the oil leaking from the transmission, but it's really leaking from right here. You can see down there, there's oil. So first you wanna, because we're gonna take off the intake. That's the only way to get to it. So there's two brackets right here. Gotta take them off. And there should be one over here. This the bracket right here. Gotta take that off. You gotta unplug everything that's touching the that intake. And I know this right here is no good, so I'm gonna have to order that. And so let's just start. Unplug that by pulling this back and squeezing it down. Pull that up. Unplug this. That brake right there, so I gotta push it back from here. Squeeze this and unplug that. Alright, I'm going to remove this flathead screwdriver and take off the intake. Alright, so you have one flathead screw right there. Remove the clamp, and also over here. Unplug this right here. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is remove these holes right here. I'm gonna remove that clip from down there too. I'm gonna remove this clip from here. Here. So I'm gonna get a pliers and I'm gonna try to twist it first, alright? Make it easier. I'm gonna do the same thing for over here. Alright? So I just pull on it and rock it at the same time to take it off. Alright? Same thing for over here. You want to get it rocked, so when you rock it, you get it to be you get it loosened up. that's what you want to do. Get it loosened up some, and then you pull on it. All right. So all right, as you can see, I take this off right here. Take that off back there, and you want to double check the make sure everything. You want to come on this side to make sure the intake is free from everything that's touching it. So that's free as well. This is the clamp I was talking about earlier. Right. Alright, so it's gonna be 10 millimeter. Take this loose right here. Take this one loose right here too. Come down here and remove this piece right here that's holding the wire onto the screw, the screw that holding the bracket. So we're gonna need to take that screw out. All right, so we can get the bracket out. Alright, so I know there's not a lot of space down there, but it's a 13 socket. It's a 13 millimeter bolt. So go ahead and take it off with that. See the bracket already loose. That was the only thing now holding the bracket down there. Alright, so now the bracket is off. So that's good. Now we gotta go to the other side and do the same thing for the other two brackets that's over there. Alright, so these are the brackets. We have one right here and another one right down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. It's gonna be 10 millimeter. Same thing for the other one. And I was gonna take off the bracket down at the bottom, but I'm gonna take out the screw first, and if I can get it out with just removing that bracket over there, I'm gonna try that first, and if I cannot get it out like that, I'm gonna have to take off these two brackets completely. All right, so let's try an experiment right there. By the way, this is 8 millimeter, and this 8 millimeter socket is too big to go down there, so I gotta get another socket now to go down there. Alright, so the 8 millimeter won't go in all of the hole. I put this one right here. So I use a torque to go in there, and it's a T20 torque. That will do the job just fine. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and lift the intake up, and because I haven't taken off the bracket on the other side over there, I'm gonna lift it up and see if I can bring it forward to me or to the right. Okay, so it comes out just like that. That was very good. So I didn't need to take off these brackets. These are the bracket I was talking about. So now I need to take up all this again, and I need to disconnect the fuel line. So you want to disconnect the battery or the fuse for the fuel pump, or take out the relay, and then you can start cranking the car like that, or you can just disconnect the battery and let it spray out some. Alright, need to disconnect the fuel line from the injector, so I'm gonna do it. Gotta squeeze both sides right here and that. Alright, you want to get a rug to help minimize the spray. Doesn't spray that much. Just keep it in there. Alright. And after that, you want to unplug the injectors. This is a 6-cylinder. You have 6 injectors. You want to unplug them. So you want to pull back in this right here, like that, and unplug this right here. So to unplug the injector, you pull back on the red piece right here. You pull back on the red piece, you pull it up, and then you squeeze right here. Alright. Lift this up. So you want to unplug all that. Alright, so that's good. And all the screws going to loose is these out here. And I believe it's the same port. I'll take the first one out. 8mm. It's going to be a T20. Open it up. I have this clip right here holding it. Take that off. Just clipping it. Not one clip is two. So this This is the lower intake part, intake manifold, and it holds the this the fuel rail right here, and the injector go right here. All right. So get that out of the way. I'm gonna show you. Alright, that's what leaking right there. You should cover this right here to make sure nothing fall inside. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this back up. Just unsqueeze here to release the oil pressure switch right here. Plug that too. Alright, so you need to take out these screws on here, take out the whole thing. Alright, as you can see down there, the oil leaks and it go to the back and it run down on the transmission. So it's gonna be an E8 torque, reverse torque, or invert torque, you guys call it. It's gonna be like 5. Shake it, just rock it and pull up on it. Alright, so you want to put something underneath to catch the oil that's going to flow over. Alright, the oil and coolant that's going to flow over, you want to put something underneath to catch it. Alright, so that's what's going on there. I have something underneath there to catch the oil and water that's falling down. And also, now it's time for me to take off that hose from the back right there. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna clean out right here. And after that, I'll start the video again. Alright. Alright, so I clean out here. Now it's time to unbox the this right here and get it out.
Hey, good morning, good morning.
So this is the new one right here, and when you install this and put back everything on the engine, because I cleaned out there already. I know it's a little messy, but I will clean everything afterwards. But when you finish this job, do not crank the car, do not start the car. Change your oil first before you crank your car up. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is to put on the hose here. Put on the hose. So you put on the hose, you want to go ahead. Right. After you do that, go ahead and connect back your wires. That's done right there. Now it's time to tighten these back up. Alright, so that's good right here. I just connect this back up, and I tightened this down already. Connect back my fuel line, put back my clips in the back. Alright, and now you want to connect your injectors. Just connect your injectors. Alright, connect all 6 of them. Alright, so you put back this foam right here. That's the heat shield. Like that. Just line up like everything. Go ahead and get your hose, install your hoses if you want. And tighten these down. So now it's time to hook up your brackets. So that's what I'm going to do. So my 13mm. Our 2mm right here. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten them up. So now I gotta do the wiring for this right here. That's that right there. I'm gonna put the intake. Watch this. Alright, so everything is done. Put on your engine cover. Now what you want to do from here, you want to go ahead and change your oil before you start the car, alright? So let's change the oil now. So first thing first, what you want to do here is check the filter since we're already at the top. Okay, so we have a filter in, so we're going to put like this, tighten it up. So now it's just jack the car up and change it and drain the oil. So after that, you want to locate your drain plug right here. It's gonna be 13mm. Drain out all the oil and the water, because the water gonna go in here, but it's not gonna be a lot of water, but it's good to change the oil after you do this job right here. As you can see down there in the back where all the oil run down over the transmission, it's that's the reason why the oil run there. Alright, so anytime you see your engine oil leaking where the transmission is and you think it's engine oil, you think it's transmission oil, it's not transmission oil, it's the engine oil, and that's where it's leaking from the engine, from the oil filter housing. And after this, you wanna, after the oil drain out, you wanna tighten it up and then go back to the top and pour oil in it. Alright, so you wanna top up your radiator reservoir, and you want to put oil in here. It's 5W20 and it takes 6 quarts. Alright, and guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Help me help you. See you next time. Alright guys, that's the end of the job. So as you can see right here, thank you for your love and support. See you next time.